Hey gang, Dr. Matt Hennessy here for your MyeHealth Minute. We're going to show a stretch today. What we're actually going to do is we're going to help get things moving in the right direction. One of my favorite stretches, it's a hamstring stretch. Now you and I have probably thought of hamstring stretches all the time. We remember doing in gym class, doing things like this and just holding these stretches. A lot of different ways to stretch. I'm going to show you one way. The reason I love this way is because it's a controlled stretch, but it's a deep stretch and it actually can get some long-term benefit and change. So I'm going to be sneaking over to this chair over here to show you exactly what I mean. Before we do that, I want to explain one simple thing, and that's called the hypostatic reflex. Hypostatic reflex is your body's protection. If I grabbed your arm and started pulling, your body would have this reflex, the hypostatic reflex, saying, "Don't rip his arm off." Obviously, with these big guns that I got here, I'm not able to rip anybody's arm off. But here's the thing. It's still your body's protective mechanism that lasts for about 45 seconds. When you hold a stretch for about a minute, you can actually get past that hypostatic reflex and actually get a deeper stretch. The key is you do not want to be bouncing, you don't want to be forcing the stretch because you can actually hurt yourself. It's just let your body go as it wants to go. That's the key, not forcing things. And then we start using proper form. So what's proper form look like? Well, here's our seated hamstring stretch. Let me give you a look. So you come over to a seat, you have a seat, you sit near the edge, and what you do is you stick a leg out. Now, you can't see it in the video, and I apologize, but you want your toe pointed up towards the ceiling, and you simply lean forward at the waist, and you stop when the body wants you to stop. When you do this stretch, you will feel a stretch in the calf. You will feel a stretch behind the leg, the hamstring. You'll feel a stretch in the bum and a stretch in the back. And you simply just lean forward, toes pointed up towards the ceiling will get you that better calf stretch, that better Achilles stretch, and just hold it for a minute. What we then do is we do an amazing thing. We switch up legs and we lean forward and we hold it for a minute. Get that nice elongation, really open things up. When the low back is unstable, when the low back is unhappy, what happens is the hamstrings will do this, trying to stabilize that low back. So what we do is by doing this stretch, we start to unwind things. What you'll often find is that one is tighter than the other, so they cause this tug of war. And that tug of war can lead to back pain, obviously. So if there's one side tighter than the other, maybe focus on that side a little bit more. Don't ignore the other one, but focus on that side a little bit more, because when they get more balanced, no longer a tug of war, symptom-wise, your back is happier. So that's our thought for today. That seated hamstring stretch, simply straighten the leg out, toes up towards the ceiling, hold it for a minute, but don't go any further than your body wants to go. Just let gravity naturally take you to a stopping point. When you hit that stopping point, stop. Don't force yourself down, don't pull yourself down, don't bounce. Just let your body do what it wants to do. That's your MyeHealth Minute. Take care.